There are giants in the universe that shape reality without being seen. Black holes hold sway over stars, gas, and light, quietly sculpting the cosmos while keeping their deepest secrets hidden. Tonight, we will approach these cosmic mysteries like a gentle meditation. We'll follow the curves of light, sense the stretching of time, and float along invisible threads that connect everything. Each secret becomes a soft companion, each shadow a space for quiet wonder. Step into this cosmic calm and let the unseen carry your thoughts into a gentle, awe-filled journey. Imagine, for a moment, stepping into a house far larger than any you have ever known. Its ceilings stretch into heights your eyes can barely reach, and its hallways twist in gentle curves that seem to go on forever. The air is calm, carrying only the faintest echoes of movement, soft and slow, almost as if time itself has slowed to observe you. This is the house of the universe, vast and quiet, filled with rooms of every imaginable size and shape. Some are bright, filled with dancing light and warmth, while others remain cloaked in shadow, still and deep. Among these shadowed corners, there are spaces so silent, so profound, that they seem to watch rather than exist. These are the black holes, rooms that hold their mysteries tightly, offering no glimpse inside. They are the quiet watchers of the universe, keeping secrets that no light can carry and no sound can escape. Yet, their presence is undeniable. Though invisible to casual observation, they shape the paths of everything that wanders near them. Stars bend around them. Streams of matter swirl and spiral with a patience that is almost meditative. Even from afar, you can sense their quiet influence, as if a hidden hand gently nudges the furniture of this immense cosmic mansion. Imagine walking past one of these shadowed rooms. You cannot see what lies within, and yet you feel the subtle pull of its presence. It is not frightening. There is a calmness to the unknown, a gentle curiosity that asks you to pause, to notice the patterns of the light around it, the way other rooms respond to its silent gravity. The shadows themselves seem to breathe slowly, in rhythm with the universe, expanding and contracting in a way that is invisible yet undeniably there. You sense a story unfolding in stillness, a tale told not in words, but in quiet influence and soft motion. As you linger in the hallway, you might notice how these silent watchers shape the rhythm of the house. Doors close a fraction later, steps slow just a little, and light bends in subtle arcs you almost do not perceive. The black holes do not command, they suggest. They guide the movements of everything around them, coaxing matter and energy into dances that feel both deliberate and natural. There is a poetry in this invisible choreography, a slow, meditative hum that flows through the mansion and settles gently into your mind. And as you drift past these whispering shadows, you realize that their mysteries are not meant to be solved all at once. They invite quiet curiosity, a soft attention that does not strain or push. There is comfort in not knowing, in allowing yourself to sense their presence without demanding to see their contents. What stories might these shadowed rooms hold? What secrets whisper quietly behind walls you cannot touch? The questions linger softly, like a gentle wind stirring the edges of a curtain. leading you onward, deeper into the calm, expansive wonder of the universe. If you allow your mind to drift, you might begin to sense a presence that is always there, though it cannot be seen or touched. It moves softly, like a whisper across a quiet room, folding and bending the space around it with gentle persistence. This presence is gravity. It is not a force to struggle against or fear. It is a calm, invisible hand, shaping the movements of the universe with patient, unhurried guidance. Imagine it as a tender artist, tracing invisible lines across the fabric of space, coaxing matter and light into dances that last for eons. Picture a star drifting slowly through the vastness. It does not wander aimlessly. The invisible threads of gravity guide it, nudging it ever so slightly, keeping it in rhythm with distant companions. Galaxies, enormous and luminous, swirl gracefully because of this soft touch. Gravity does not rush. It stretches space like a smooth, pliant cloth, allowing stars, planets, and clouds of dust to move in flowing patterns, almost like a slow, eternal dance. Everything follows along, not under compulsion, but in quiet agreement with the gentle rhythm of the cosmos. Imagine now the planets circling a sun, tracing invisible loops that seem both delicate and inevitable. Each orbit is a story of trust, of invisible guidance, of a quiet energy that never tires. Gravity is the storyteller, shaping the narrative of each path without ever forcing it. You might think of it as a subtle companion, always present, yet never demanding. It encourages matter to align and settle, nudging each object with care, folding the vast emptiness into soft curves, creating patterns that are as beautiful as they are enduring. And yet, this gentle hand is also the reason black holes hold such fascination. When matter wanders too close, gravity draws it in, not violently, but inevitably. It folds the space around it, guiding stars and light into spirals, weaving a delicate tapestry that is both mesmerizing and serene. There is a rhythm to this process, a quiet choreography that inspires awe rather than fear. You can almost imagine the universe breathing in time with these invisible threads, each movement flowing into the next with effortless grace. As you follow the pull of this soft, guiding hand, you begin to notice how interconnected everything is. The planets, stars, and cosmic dust all move together in a slow, cosmic ballet, connected by these threads that neither tire nor falter. Gravity invites contemplation, a quiet awareness of the invisible rhythms that underlie all motion. It is not a force to resist, but a presence to feel, a soft whisper that leads you onward. And as you drift along with it, you might wonder quietly, what secrets lie in the patterns it shapes, in the spaces it folds so gently, just beyond the reach of your eyes. The curiosity lingers, soft and calm, pulling you deeper into the serene flow of the universe. Imagine a river of light stretching across the cosmic night, flowing slowly, tracing elegant curves as it spirals inward. Its path is not random. Somewhere, just beyond the reach of your eyes, an invisible hand guides it. This hand does not grasp or pull violently. It shapes with patience, folding the river of matter into spirals of soft, mesmerizing motion. This is the influence of a black hole. It is a sculptor, working in quiet darkness, shaping everything that comes near, crafting patterns that are both delicate and immense, visible yet impossibly distant. You can picture clouds of cosmic dust caught in the same subtle dance. They swirl in luminous rings, forming halos of soft, glowing light around an unseen center. Each particle moves, as if aware of the invisible sculptor's presence, tracing gentle arcs in response to a force that is patient and persistent. The motion is slow, hypnotic, almost like ink spreading in water, curling and blending into shapes that shift and flow without ever losing their harmony. There is beauty here, a serene choreography that whispers of secrets we may never fully know. Even stars, massive and glowing, feel the touch of this unseen influence. Their paths bend subtly, drawn into orbits that curve and twist as though guided by a quiet artist. Matter falls, circles, and glows, forming structures that shimmer with a gentle brilliance. Accretion disks, these luminous spirals, spin gracefully, hinting at the tremendous forces at play while keeping their mystery intact. The black hole does not reveal itself, yet everything around it tells a story of its presence, a silent signature etched in light and motion. Imagine drifting slowly above this scene, feeling neither haste nor fear. You watch the luminous rivers curling inward, glowing gently as they follow paths carved by an invisible hand. The energy is immense, yet the scene is calm, as if the cosmos itself is breathing softly. Each spiral, each curve, each luminous ribbon is part of a grand, unseen design, an artistry of influence that leaves no harsh marks but gently reshapes its surroundings. There is rhythm here, a quiet pulse that threads through the motions of stars and dust alike, a reminder that even in darkness there is order and subtle grace. And as you linger in the glow of these spiraling lights, you might feel the gentle tug of curiosity, a soft pull toward what lies beyond the visible. What is hidden at the heart of these spirals? What is the nature of the sculptor that moves so invisibly, shaping matter and light with such elegance? The questions rise softly, like a whisper in a quiet room, inviting your mind to wander without urgency, to notice the patterns and rhythms without needing to touch them, to sense the serene, powerful artistry of the universe unfolding in silence, just beyond your sight. As your attention drifts quietly through the vastness of space, you may begin to sense that some places are more than they appear. There are corners of the universe so profoundly hidden, so silent, that not even the bravest light can escape their embrace. Black holes are these places. They are not threatening, they are gentle enigmas, quietly holding secrets that the cosmos itself seems to respect. You might imagine them as rooms behind doors that cannot be opened, halls that extend beyond comprehension, each one waiting silently for a mind curious enough to wonder. What might lie within such a room, where all paths lead inward and nothing returns? Perhaps there is a stillness beyond imagining, a quiet deeper than the darkest night. Perhaps time itself bends gently into a circle, flowing around an empty center. You are invited to imagine it not as a trap, but as a sanctuary of mystery, a space that holds possibilities so vast they cannot be captured by sight or by thought. There is calm in this unknowable, a soft, meditative space where questions float freely without the need for answers. Consider for a moment that the universe itself may keep secrets even from itself. What if black holes are more than shadows? What if they are silent storytellers, holding echoes of light and matter, memories of distant stars, whispers of ancient galaxies? You are not required to see these things. Instead, you may allow your mind to gently ponder, letting curiosity rise and fall like the tide, a slow, rhythmic pulse that carries you inward toward contemplation. Each question you ask is a feather on the surface of a vast, invisible ocean, drifting softly, tracing gentle ripples that lead nowhere and everywhere at once. There is a subtle comfort in this not knowing. In the absence of answers, your imagination stretches quietly, like a slow breath, exploring the darkness without fear. You might picture luminous streams swirling near the edge, light bending in arcs you cannot follow, colors that exist only in memory and thought. Or you might imagine silence itself, a profound calm that envelopes everything, drawing your awareness into the gentle gravity of reflection. The black hole does not demand your understanding. It invites your attention, offering the serene pleasure of wonder. And so, as you linger in the soft shadows, you may ask questions without needing to resolve them. What shapes the heart of darkness? What lies hidden beyond the veil that even light cannot pierce? How can something so unseen shape so much? These thoughts rise slowly, curling like smoke in a still room, and then fade just as softly, leaving behind a sense of gentle awe. You are free to rest in this mystery, to drift through the soft corridors of imagination, allowing the hidden to guide you quietly. Like a calm river leading into the infinite, where curiosity and serenity coexist, and where every question is a doorway into the peaceful wonder of the unknown. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast, quiet space where the familiar rules of motion and light begin to blur, not with chaos, but with gentle softness. The event horizon of a black hole is this place, a boundary that marks the threshold between the world you know and a mysterious, unseen interior. Picture it as a thin, invisible curtain stretching across the cosmos, shimmering ever so slightly, inviting quiet curiosity. You do not need to pass through it to sense its presence. Just standing near it, in imagination, brings a heightened awareness, a subtle thrill wrapped in calm serenity. As you drift closer in your mind, the curtain seems to ripple lightly in response to your presence. There is no danger here, only the quiet suggestion of something beyond. A soft whisper that bends the edges of your perception. Light behaves differently near this boundary. Stars seem to lean slightly toward it, and the vast emptiness of space feels intimate, almost tactile. You can sense the pull, gentle yet persistent, like a tender hand guiding you toward contemplation. The edge is a delicate invitation, an awareness that the universe holds places where the ordinary flow of time and space softens, where the familiar becomes fluid, and where curiosity is rewarded with the profound sense of wonder. Imagine brushing your fingertips against this invisible curtain. There is no texture, only the subtle sensation of a boundary that exists more in effect than in form. You might sense gravity as a whisper across your skin, a light pull that encourages observation and reflection rather than action. It is a quiet space for noticing the interplay between presence and absence, between motion and stillness. The universe seems to breathe here, each exhale soft and deliberate, shaping space around the edge in patterns you can almost trace with your mind's eye. The horizon itself is not an ending. It is a gentle threshold, a point where the known begins to melt into the unknown. Standing here, you might feel the calm of surrendering to the quiet rhythm of cosmic influence, allowing your thoughts to drift alongside the gentle bending of space. You notice how stars swirl and light curves, not violently, but with elegance, as if drawn by invisible fingers, guiding everything into an intricate, meditative dance. And as you linger at this edge, your awareness opens to questions without needing answers. What lies just beyond this soft boundary? How does the universe fold itself at this quiet threshold? The curiosity rises gently, a slow pulse that encourages reflection, a calm engagement with the hidden rather than the need to solve. Here at the event horizon, the mind can hover freely, exploring the subtle border between what is and what might be. It is an invitation to pause, to wonder, and to feel the serene poetry of a place where the known and the unseen meet, soft, quiet, and endlessly intriguing. Now, imagine that near this quiet boundary, time itself begins to slow, not harshly or jarringly, but as if stretched gently, like warm honey dripping slowly from a spoon. Every moment extends in a soft, deliberate flow, a melody that elongates and lingers, drawing attention to each subtle beat. Seconds do not race here. They stretch into minutes, and minutes fold into hours, but with a softness that invites calm rather than worry. The rhythm of life feels fluid, like a gentle river winding lazily through the landscape of the cosmos. Picture a star drifting near this boundary. Its light moves slowly, each ray bending and hesitating, taking its time to reach you. The universe becomes a place of patience, where motion is graceful and deliberate, where the ticking of a clock is replaced by the slow, measured cadence of cosmic breath. You might feel your own breathing synchronize with this rhythm, each inhale and exhale flowing alongside the gentle unfolding of time, softening the edges of thought and inviting calm focus. Time stretching is not frightening, it is contemplative. Imagine leaning closer to a melody and noticing each note lingering longer than usual, each vibration holding just a touch more resonance. The same happens near a black hole. Moments are extended, sensations sharpened, and the universe seems to slow just enough to allow quiet observation. You notice details you might otherwise miss. The faint shimmer of dust, the arcs of distant light, the delicate sway of cosmic currents. Each movement is intentional, poetic, and calm. Even your thoughts may seem to elongate here. Questions rise gently and drift away. Answers unfold softly, and curiosity becomes a slow, meditative companion. The stretching of time creates a space for reflection, for deep noticing, for the simple pleasure of being aware without urgency. There is no need to rush. The universe has slowed with you, allowing attention to linger on the patterns, the rhythms, the quiet unfolding of events that would otherwise escape notice. And as you imagine this gentle extension of moments, you might wonder quietly, how does the universe hold its patience? How do these stretched moments influence everything that drifts near? The sensation is both calming and awe-inspiring, an invitation to float alongside the soft flow of time. Noticing its curves and folds, you rest in the gentle elasticity of the cosmos, carried by the slow, luminous melody that stretches near the edges of a black hole, allowing your mind to drift effortlessly into reflection, fascination, and serene curiosity. Imagine now the streams of light that wander through space, traveling vast distances with ease, radiant and free. Yet as they approach a black hole, something shifts. The light does not scream or struggle, it bends softly, folding into curves that it cannot resist, guided by an invisible hand. It surrenders quietly, willingly, flowing toward the darkness with a graceful inevitability. There is no violence, only a serene acceptance, as if the light itself recognizes the calm inevitability of the journey ahead. Picture these luminous threads spiraling inward, glowing softly as they circle, each curve an echo of the invisible influence that shapes them. The motion is hypnotic, a delicate choreography that draws the eye and mind without urgency or alarm. Light becomes a traveler who chooses the path of surrender, yielding gently to forces greater than itself, joining the rhythm of the universe with quiet elegance. Each fold, each arc, each gentle curve feels like a soft brushstroke across the canvas of space. The surrender is not fearful. Instead, it is meditative. You can imagine standing nearby, observing the spirals of luminescence as they glide effortlessly into the unseen center. The light's journey is deliberate, slow, and hypnotic, a visual melody that traces invisible threads and reminds you of the beauty of giving way to something larger. There is poetry here, in the gentle yielding, in the quiet motion that continues endlessly, softly shaping the space around it. Even the stars that cast this light seem to acknowledge the calm inevitability. Their rays curve toward the black hole with grace, tracing paths of beauty that are part of a larger, hidden design. You may feel your own thoughts following along these curves, gently bending and yielding, carried into a state of quiet contemplation. The surrender of light becomes a metaphor for quiet acceptance, for letting go without losing wonder, for moving with the rhythm of something infinitely vast and patient. And as the streams fold and fade, you are left with a sense of awe that is calm, a quiet fascination that lingers in the mind. The gentle surrender of light invites reflection. What does it mean to yield without fear? How does the cosmos guide so effortlessly, so gracefully, without demand or hurry? These thoughts float softly, like the light itself, curling gently into your awareness and carrying you forward, deeper into the quiet, meditative rhythm of the universe near the edge of a black hole. Now, allow your mind to drift inward, beyond the edge, beyond the flow of light and the gentle stretching of time. Imagine a point so small, so dense, that all paths of matter and energy converge upon it. This is the singularity, the heart of the black hole, a quiet center where the universe seems to fold in on itself. You do not need to understand it fully. It is not a puzzle to solve, but a space to imagine, a point of serene mystery that invites contemplation rather than comprehension. Picture a galaxy spinning gently around this invisible center, its stars tracing broad, graceful arcs. At the heart, the singularity waits silently, holding everything that has drifted near in a calm, inescapable embrace. There is no chaos here, only a quiet intensity, a concentration of influence so profound that it shapes everything around it without struggle. The center seems to pulse softly, a hidden rhythm that guides the spirals of light and matter like a gentle conductor orchestrating an invisible symphony. You may feel your mind floating above this point, noticing how all paths converge quietly, drawing energy, movement, and light toward a place that cannot be seen, yet whose presence is undeniable. There is wonder here, an awe that does not overwhelm but encourages stillness, a reminder that the universe holds secrets beyond comprehension, places where thought can linger without needing to reach a conclusion. Infinity here is not cold or frightening, it is vast, reflective, and meditative. Consider the possibility that this center holds echoes of everything that has come before. Every particle, every thread of light, every gentle spiral of matter becomes part of the quiet narrative at the singularity. You are not pressed to know the details, only to sense the weightless pull of the infinite, a calm invitation to float alongside ideas that extend beyond everyday experience. The singularity is a point of meditation, a space where questions can exist freely, suspended in the vastness, inviting soft curiosity. And as your mind lingers here, you might wonder gently, what does infinity feel like when it is folded into a single point? How does the universe contain so much within such quietness? These questions rise softly, curling like luminous threads in space, inviting your thoughts to hover and drift without urgency. In this quiet center, the mind can rest, held by the serene mystery of the singularity, tracing patterns of light and matter in contemplation, floating in awe, and feeling the calm, infinite pulse of a universe that folds its deepest secrets into soft, invisible corners, waiting only to be imagined. Picture, if you will, a river of glowing matter stretching across the emptiness of space. It twists and coils in gentle spirals, moving with a rhythm that is slow, hypnotic, and mesmerizing. These are the accretion disks, rivers of starlight, that circle silently around a black hole. They glow softly, as if each particle carries its own calm luminescence, tracing smooth, elegant loops in the quiet night of the cosmos. You are not rushing, you are drifting alongside, noticing every curve, every subtle shimmer, every whisper of motion. Imagine the streams of gas and dust moving together, as if drawn into a slow cosmic dance. They never collide harshly, never burst into chaos. Instead, they glide past one another with grace, spiraling gently inward, folding space around them like the soft ripples of a pond. Light traces their paths, curving and reflecting, casting faint halos that shimmer against the backdrop of infinite darkness. The movement is fluid and continuous, a flowing pattern that carries the mind into meditation, encouraging a sense of wonder and calm. You might sense the warmth of this luminous river, a subtle glow that radiates outward without intensity, enveloping the surrounding space in gentle illumination. It is a soft reminder that even in the vicinity of such a mysterious and hidden presence, beauty persists. The black hole itself does not shout or command. Its gravity simply guides the river, coaxing each particle into the path that becomes part of the larger spiral. You are drawn not by force, but by the elegance of motion, by the serene choreography of matter and light responding to unseen influence. And as you drift closer in imagination, you notice the subtle variations in the glow, the way streams brighten as they near the center, curling softly into loops that are endlessly repeated, yet never identical. The spirals extend outward, fading gradually into the quiet of space, creating a sense of continuity, a rhythm that is comforting and hypnotic. You follow these motions, feeling the gentle pulse of the cosmos, carried along by luminous rivers that fold and flow, curling in spirals that feel almost musical in their repetition. And so, as you linger beside these rivers of starlight, the mind opens to contemplation. Each loop invites curiosity. Where will it lead? What patterns might emerge if you follow the flow deeper, ever deeper? Yet there is no urgency, no pressure to arrive at an answer. The rivers themselves carry you, soft and patient, guiding attention in gentle arcs of light and movement. You rest in the quiet brilliance of these spirals, aware of their presence, mesmerized by their rhythm, and invited to drift further into the calm, expansive wonder of the universe, where every turn of light feels like a whispered secret shared in trust. Imagine, if you like, that the black hole itself is not a force of fear or destruction, but a patient, quiet presence in the cosmos. It grows slowly, steadily, as though it is a cosmic gardener tending its vast garden, gathering scattered matter not in haste, but with gentle attention. Each particle that drifts close is folded into its orbit, guided softly inward, adding to the quiet accumulation of existence. The process is meditative, a reminder that even immense change can unfold with patience and care. Picture matter approaching the black hole, dust, gas, even wandering stars. They do not rush. They are drawn in slowly, guided by the gentle pull, spiraling along paths shaped by unseen hands. The black hole accepts these gifts without clamor, consuming steadily, silently, shaping its surroundings with grace. There is a rhythm here, a subtle harmony, a reminder that change does not always arrive with noise or fear, but can be quiet, inevitable, and orderly. As you imagine this cosmic appetite, consider how it shapes the larger patterns of the universe. By consuming matter slowly, black holes influence the movement of stars and the formation of galaxies. They do not hurry, they guide. They create space for new growth, sculpting matter and energy with patience rather than force. The universe flows around them like a river around a steadfast stone, yielding to the gentle insistence of gravity while still preserving a sense of calm and continuity. Even the act of absorption is graceful. Matter does not scream or fight. It flows, folds, and drifts inward, following the soft curves of the black hole's influence. Light bends in quiet arcs, swirling into spirals of serene motion. The energy released in this process becomes part of a luminous dance, a quiet display of cosmic balance, where consumption and creation exist side by side, neither overpowering the other, both moving in a rhythm that invites observation and quiet reflection. And so, as you visualize the black hole in its patient, cosmic role, curiosity blooms gently. You might wonder how such quiet consumption can shape entire galaxies, how subtle influences create grand patterns, and how even the darkest presence can inspire awe rather than fear. The black hole's appetite is slow, steady, and meditative, inviting attention without demand and leaving the mind in a serene state of wonder. It teaches that growth, influence, and change can be calm, purposeful, and beautiful, if only one observes with patience and curiosity. Now, imagine the luminous traces left behind as matter spirals toward the black hole, a gentle glow that seems to ripple across the fabric of space. Streams of gas and light curve gracefully, casting halos that shimmer softly, almost like a quiet aurora. There is no harshness, no violent flashes, only subtle radiance that invites your gaze to linger, following the slow dance of energy as it flows along invisible paths. You might picture the glow as a whispering halo, a soft illumination that wraps around the spiraling disks, tracing their curves in delicate arcs. Light bends, folds, and spirals, creating patterns that are mesmerizing, hypnotic, and calm. The movement is continuous, effortless, a display of elegance that seems both infinite and intimate, as if the universe itself is breathing softly through these luminous streams. The glow reminds you that even near the deepest darkness, there is a quiet, enduring beauty, a gentle dance that invites attention without demand. Consider the subtle shifts in color and intensity, the way some streams brighten slightly as they approach the center, while others fade gracefully into the surrounding darkness. Each variation is part of the soft choreography, a meditation on motion, light, and energy. There is rhythm here, a pulsing, quiet heartbeat that resonates not in sound, but in the flow of movement and glow. Following this rhythm allows the mind to settle, tracing the patterns without urgency, carried along by the steady, gentle glow. Even the most energetic emissions are calm in their presentation. Jets of light and energy stretch outward, following invisible threads, bending and curving with elegance. They are not violent, they are soft, deliberate, part of a slow, cosmic display that inspires quiet awe. Watching them, you may notice a sense of floating, a gentle mental weightlessness, carried along by the serene beauty of energy, moving in accordance with the invisible architecture of the universe. And as you linger in this soft illumination, the mind is invited to wonder, how does such immense power create such gentle beauty? How do glowing streams fold so precisely, guided without hurry, without strain? You rest in the quiet answers, drifting alongside the luminous patterns, following their curves and folds into calm fascination, letting awe and serenity coexist, carried by the soft, enduring glow of matter and energy at the edge of the hidden. Now imagine that hidden at the center of all this luminous motion is a presence quietly shaping entire galaxies, guiding the dance of stars and matter with invisible hands. The black hole does not announce itself, it simply exists, sculpting the cosmic landscape with patient influence. Its touch is gentle yet profound, suggesting curves, guiding orbits, folding space without ever demanding attention. It is the unseen architect of vast, intricate designs. Picture a spiral galaxy stretching across the void, stars tracing loops of light that shimmer softly in rhythm with invisible guidance. The central black hole orchestrates this motion with calm authority, ensuring balance and harmony. No star moves without reason, no stream of gas drifts entirely unheeded. Each element is subtly aligned, responding to an influence that cannot be seen but can be sensed. The galaxy breathes gently, expanding and folding, flowing in accordance with an architect whose hands are everywhere, yet never intrusive. Consider how quiet this shaping is. There is no forceful manipulation, no rush or tension. The black hole's influence is like a soft suggestion, a gentle encouragement that guides everything toward order and elegance. Spiral arms extend naturally, matter aligns along arcs, stars glide in patterns that are both deliberate and effortless. There is poetry in the invisible shaping, a quiet narrative written in light and movement. Rather than words, an invitation for the mind to trace patterns without pressure or expectation. Even the emptiest spaces between stars feel shaped. Dark lanes, subtle curves, and faint ribbons of matter respond to this central presence. The galaxy is a living artwork, unfolding slowly, calmly, as if the universe itself takes careful breaths. Each motion is meditative, and you may notice your own thoughts settling alongside, tracing the arcs and folds with gentle curiosity, letting wonder and calm coexist. And as you drift through this serene cosmic architecture, a quiet question rises. How does so much complexity remain so graceful, so balanced, hidden in plain sight? The black hole does not reveal answers, it only inspires reflection, inviting the mind to wander through invisible corridors of influence, tracing patterns of order in apparent chaos, and resting in the serene understanding that even the darkest, most hidden forces can guide with elegance and calm, quietly shaping the universe into a masterpiece that invites awe without urgency. Imagine walking along a quiet shoreline, your feet pressing gently into soft, damp sand. With each step, you leave behind impressions, footprints that trace your path, marking your journey for a brief moment. Yet soon, a gentle tide rises, washing them away. The footprints fade slowly, leaving only smooth, untouched sand behind. This is how information behaves near a black hole. Matter light. Even the whispers of past events seem to flow inward like soft mist, vanishing from sight, leaving no harsh trace, only quiet absence. Consider a single thought drifting toward a black hole, imagined as a small, delicate spark. It moves through space, stretching and curling, approaching the boundary with calm inevitability. And then, gently, it slips beyond the edge, fading softly as though it dissolves into the surrounding darkness. There is no violence, no abrupt disappearance, only the serene quiet of something becoming hidden. You may sense a subtle pull, a gentle curiosity urging you to wonder what lies beyond, while at the same time resting in the calm that the vanishing brings. Even light behaves this way. Streams of radiance, traveling for aeons across the universe, bend and fold as they near the black hole. Some disappear quietly, their energy absorbed, leaving behind only the soft, lingering glow of matter circling nearby. It is a delicate dance between presence and absence, an elegant meditation on how the universe hides its secrets. You are invited to imagine this without fear, to allow curiosity to drift freely alongside the gentle disappearance, sensing the calm poetry of things slipping beyond perception. There is beauty in this quiet vanishing, like whispers that fade into the air or footprints erased by water. Information entering a black hole becomes part of a hidden rhythm, a subtle flow that shapes the cosmos while remaining unseen. Each disappearance hints at a larger story, a gentle narrative woven into the fabric of space. You may feel your own thoughts echo this pattern, letting go, yielding, allowing curiosity to arise without urgency, noticing the elegance in absence as much as in presence. And so, as you linger in this quiet contemplation, a soft question forms: what truly disappears, and what lingers quietly in ways we cannot see? The black hole does not demand understanding. It only invites the mind to hover at the edge of perception, to sense the calm and beauty in things that vanish, and to rest in the serenity of mysteries that flow like gentle mist, quietly hidden yet endlessly fascinating. Now imagine that hidden within the quiet darkness of a black hole is a subtle memory, not loud or overwhelming, but gentle, like soft echoes in a vast, empty hall. Every particle, every stream of light, every small whisper of matter that drifts inward leaves a trace, a faint echo stored in the folds of space. The black hole becomes a cosmic library, keeping delicate records of all that passes through, not in pages or words, but in the quiet ripple of gravitational whispers and soft glimmers of light. Picture the gentle ripples spreading through space, each one a faint reminder of what has been. Stars that once shone brightly leave traces in these quiet waves, like the afterglow of a melody that lingers in memory long after the final note. Even the smallest particles carry stories, folding into the black hole and contributing to its serene archive. You do not need to reach into this memory. Simply knowing it exists is enough to inspire wonder, a gentle fascination with the hidden complexity of the cosmos. Consider how this memory shapes the universe around it. The black hole does not shout or reveal, but its presence influences motion, curvature, and light. Galaxies swirl with a subtle rhythm, stars trace delicate paths, and the flow of matter feels guided by echoes from the past. The memory is soft and quiet, like distant whispers, shaping the cosmic dance without intrusion. A gentle reminder that even in darkness there is order and reflection. You might imagine floating above this cosmic library, watching faint traces of past events shimmering softly, like the dim glow of forgotten lanterns in an endless corridor. Each memory is a note in a vast symphony, subtle yet profound. The mind can drift alongside them, noticing their presence without the need for understanding, allowing a calm sense of awe to arise. Here, time and space intermingle with recollection, creating a sense of quiet continuity, a gentle reassurance that nothing in the universe is entirely lost. And as your thoughts linger in this place, a gentle question may rise. How does the universe remember? How can something invisible, hidden, and silent hold the echoes of everything it has touched. There is no urgency to know. Instead, you rest in the serene notion that the black hole, in its quiet, unseen way, is a keeper of memory, a guardian of faint traces, an architect of hidden echoes. You drift in contemplation, feeling the calm wonder of cosmic remembrance, floating peacefully among the soft whispers of the universe. Imagine a black hole as not only a place of quiet absorption, but also a source of subtle, delicate expression. Even as it draws matter inward, it releases soft breaths of light, gentle exhalations that whisper of the universe's ongoing exchange. This is not dramatic or startling. It is a quiet rhythm, almost like a cosmic sigh, hinting at hidden activity without urgency or force. You are invited to listen with the mind, not the ears, sensing the subtle poetry of emission. Picture the faint glow drifting outward, streams of energy curling slowly away from the black hole, delicate and ephemeral. Each particle of light is a tiny exhalation, a subtle reminder of what has passed inward. There is a rhythm here, gentle and meditative, a conversation between the black hole and the surrounding space. It is not a loud voice, it is a whisper, soft enough to invite reflection and curiosity, coaxing attention without demanding it. You may imagine watching this light as it drifts across the cosmos, folding gently in the currents of gravity, bending around distant stars, and shimmering like delicate threads in the dark. The black hole's quiet emission reminds you that even the deepest darkness communicates, offering faint traces, subtle signs, and delicate hints of its hidden contents. There is beauty in this soft dialogue, a meditation on presence and absence, on intake and release, on the quiet balance of cosmic rhythm. Even the smallest emissions feel intentional, like messages sent without urgency, guiding the imagination gently. You sense that the universe itself engages in this dialogue, exchanging whispers of energy and light, maintaining a subtle connection that stretches across space and time. The black hole breathes, not violently, but rhythmically, leaving hints of itself in every soft exhalation. And as you linger in the gentle flow of these whispers, curiosity arises without stress. What stories do these soft exhalations tell? What secrets drift outward quietly, hinting at what lies hidden inside? The black hole offers no answers, only the serene exchange of breath and light, a meditative reminder that even the most enigmatic places participate in the calm, ongoing dialogue of the universe, inviting reflection, awe, and gentle wonder. Now, allow your thoughts to settle in the quiet mystery that remains. Even as black holes absorb and whisper, there is a larger puzzle, a gentle, open-ended question that invites wonder rather than frustration. Could the universe itself be keeping secrets in darkness? Might the deepest places, the invisible corners, hold answers we are not yet meant to see? There is no pressure to know. The beauty is in imagining possibilities, in floating alongside questions that are larger than ourselves. Picture a soft, endless void, where light bends and disappears, and matter curls into hidden folds. In this space, mysteries accumulate like delicate snowflakes, each one unique, each one quietly suspended in the calm. You do not need to reach for them. Simply noticing the presence of this puzzle, brings a soothing sense of curiosity. The mind drifts freely, exploring ideas without urgency, contemplating what might exist beyond the reach of perception. Even the unknown carries a gentle rhythm. The flow of light, the bending of space, the stretching of time, all suggest patterns and processes that hint at understanding without forcing it. You are invited to follow the curves of thought, drifting alongside the soft arcs of mystery, sensing the subtle balance between what is revealed and what is hidden. There is a quiet satisfaction in this, a meditative awareness that even in darkness, the universe is alive with possibility. Consider that the puzzle of nothingness is not empty. It is full of soft potential, filled with the quiet energy of what could be. You may imagine ideas swirling gently, folding into themselves, resting lightly in the mind, like autumn leaves drifting on a slow, moving stream. Each thought is fleeting yet substantial, ephemeral yet meaningful. The calm of this contemplation invites reflection, patience, and gentle curiosity. And as you linger in this space, you may notice a serene realization. Mystery itself can be a companion. The questions need not be solved to bring comfort or awe. The unknown, the unseen, the quietly hidden, the puzzle of nothingness offers a space to rest, to imagine, and to wonder. You float in calm contemplation, cradled by the gentle rhythm of the universe, at peace with what is known, and quietly fascinated by what remains hidden, inviting curiosity, serenity, and a meditative sense of awe. Imagine a still pond under a quiet sky. A single stone drops into its center, sending out delicate ripples that travel across the surface, barely disturbing the calm. In the vastness of the cosmos, quantum particles behave in a similar way. Each tiny vibration, each small particle, creates subtle ripples in space itself, whispering hints about hidden places like black holes. These ripples are gentle, almost imperceptible, yet they carry a soft message of influence, suggesting that even the smallest elements of the universe play a quiet role in shaping the grand design. Visualize these ripples spreading outward, interacting with light and matter in ways you can sense, if only in imagination. Streams of light bend slightly, particles shift softly, and invisible currents move in response. The effect is never harsh. It is a tender suggestion of presence. An intimate conversation between the tiniest elements and the immense forces surrounding them. You drift along these ripples, feeling the soothing rhythm of their motion, as though the universe itself is breathing in slow, gentle waves. Even the most hidden corners of space participate in this quiet dance. Black holes, often thought of as devouring darkness, are in dialogue with these tiny quantum ripples. Each ripple carries information, a gentle hint that perhaps not everything is lost when matter passes beyond the edge. The whispers of the quantum world brush against the vastness of the black hole, creating a serene sense of connection, a soft interplay between the very small and the very immense. You may notice your mind beginning to mirror this motion. Thoughts begin to ripple gently, ideas folding softly into each other, curiosity spreading in slow arcs, never pressing too hard for understanding. There is a calming rhythm here, a quiet intellectual ASMR, where wonder and serenity blend. The tiny waves of the quantum world are not chaotic, they are deliberate, moving in ways that invite reflection, meditation, and awe. And so, as you linger in the presence of these gentle ripples, a soft curiosity arises. What subtle patterns might they reveal? How might the smallest whispers of the universe hint at the secrets hidden in darkness? There is no need to answer, only to sense, to feel the quiet intimacy of influence and the delicate, unhurried touch of cosmic rhythm, leaving you suspended in calm, gentle fascination. Imagine particles as dancers moving across an endless, invisible stage. Each step is graceful, unpredictable, yet harmonious. Their motion cannot be fully foreseen. They respond to unseen rhythms, their paths weaving together in gentle patterns that hint at possibility without demanding certainty. Near a black hole, this dance becomes even more mesmerizing. Gravity and the unseen forces guide the steps, but the dancers retain their quiet freedom, moving in ways that invite curiosity and reflection. Visualize the dancers twirling, their forms flickering with delicate energy. Some spin faster, some slow, yet all follow a rhythm that feels calm and continuous. The uncertainty of their motion is not chaotic, it is poetic. Each twist, each step, each arc adds depth to the performance, inviting the mind to observe and gently follow without expectation. There is a meditative quality in this uncertainty, a soft reminder that not knowing can be beautiful, soothing, and awe-inspiring. Consider how this dance unfolds across vast cosmic distances. Particles separated by unimaginable space seem to respond to each other in subtle ways, moving in sync through invisible cues, as if guided by a quiet hand. The black hole's presence adds a gentle structure to the performance, shaping the flow without disrupting the grace. The dance continues, fluid and mesmerizing, a soft, visual poetry that invites contemplation and calm. Even the smallest movements matter. A flicker here, a spin there, a gentle bend of a path, all contribute to the larger choreography. Your imagination can follow, tracing the arcs, the whirls, the soft spirals. There is no need to predict, no need to control. The beauty lies in observing, in letting your mind drift alongside, carried by the rhythm of uncertainty, feeling the gentle pull of unseen order woven into apparent unpredictability. And as you float along this quiet, cosmic stage, a gentle thought emerges. Perhaps the mystery itself is part of the comfort. The dancers will not reveal all their steps, yet their movement is mesmerizing and calming. The uncertainty of the universe becomes a soothing rhythm, a meditative flow, a reminder that even in unpredictability, there is grace, beauty, and quiet intellectual wonder. Now imagine two particles, distant from each other, separated by unimaginable space. Yet, through a quiet, invisible thread, they remain intimately connected. A change in one is reflected softly in the other, not with force or urgency, but with a subtle whisper across the void. This is entanglement, a gentle reminder that the universe is woven together in delicate, unseen ways. Near black holes, these threads become even more fascinating, hinting at hidden connections across space and time. Picture these threads as fine silk, stretching across darkness, glimmering faintly in soft light. The particles move, respond, and influence one another silently, without interference, like companions sharing secrets from afar. There is no tension, only an elegant interdependence, a sense of calm resonance that flows through the cosmos. Observing this, the mind can relax, tracing the invisible lines, sensing how vast distances do not break gentle bonds. Consider the quiet poetry of these connections. Even as matter drifts toward a black hole, entangled partners elsewhere respond in subtle ways. Light bends, particles shift, and space itself seems to hum with a soft, hidden rhythm. These connections are invisible, yet undeniable, offering a quiet intellectual thrill, a gentle tingle of awe, as if the universe is holding a soft, secret conversation just beyond perception. You may imagine floating alongside these threads, letting your mind follow their elegant arcs, tracing the whispers of connection without urgency. The particles are not trapped, they move freely, yet remain tied by bonds too delicate for the eye to see. There is comfort in this, a sense of gentle order woven through the seeming chaos of cosmic activity, and a quiet reassurance that even hidden spaces are alive with interaction. And as you drift among these entangled shadows, curiosity flows gently alongside calm. What might these connections reveal? How does the universe whisper its secrets across space and time? You do not need answers. Simply sensing the presence of these invisible threads and resting in the quiet poetry of their existence produces a meditative calm, a soft intellectual pleasure, and a serene sense of cosmic wonder. Now, allow your mind to wander to the quiet boundary of understanding, where the universe hints at secrets we cannot fully grasp. Black holes stand at this edge, challenging certainty, inviting reflection, and revealing the gentle beauty of limits. You are not required to comprehend fully, simply noticing the frontier is enough. There is serenity in the unknown, a calm rhythm in the mystery itself. Picture the edge as a soft, misty horizon. Beyond it, light fades, shapes blur, and familiar rules begin to bend. The black hole guards this space with quiet patience, allowing glimpses but never complete disclosure. Here, the mind floats freely, hovering between knowing and imagining, sensing patterns and possibilities without urgency. The uncertainty is comforting, like resting in soft twilight where clarity and mystery coexist peacefully. Even questions arise gently. How far can observation reach? What truths remain concealed? Might the universe itself delight in keeping some secrets hidden? These inquiries drift without pressure, like leaves on a calm river, inviting reflection rather than insistence. Each question opens a door to imagination, a meditation on the edge of understanding, a rhythm that soothes while awakening gentle curiosity. Consider the vastness beyond this boundary. Space curves softly, stars trace arcs, and light bends in ways that suggest guidance from hidden hands. The black hole is central, yet distant, a silent teacher of humility and wonder. The edge of knowing is not frightening, it is a quiet, meditative threshold, reminding the mind that some mysteries are not to be solved, but to be savored, appreciated, and explored in thought. And as you linger here, at this gentle frontier, a soft thought arises. Perhaps uncertainty is a gift. It allows contemplation, nurtures curiosity, and invites calm attention. The edge of knowing becomes a place to rest, to drift, and to marvel at the universe's quiet complexity. Here, the mind experiences a gentle intellectual ASMR, a soothing rhythm of reflection, and a meditative sense of awe that flows effortlessly alongside curiosity, leaving you suspended in calm wonder. Imagine walking through an endless, quiet mansion. Hallways stretch softly into shadowed corners, and doors appear where you might not expect. Some doors are ordinary, others hidden, almost secret. Black holes can feel a bit like those hidden doors, silent portals in the vast expanse of space, gentle gateways that spark curiosity without demanding action. They suggest possibilities, inviting your imagination to wander. Rather than insisting on answers, visualize a doorway suspended in the night sky, framed by soft starlight. Its edges are invisible, almost felt rather than seen, shimmering gently with an ethereal glow. You might imagine stepping closer in thought, sensing the pull of curiosity, yet remaining entirely safe and calm. This portal does not rush you, does not beckon with urgency. Instead, it encourages quiet exploration, a gentle awareness that something mysterious and vast exists just beyond perception. As you linger, consider the paths beyond this cosmic doorway. Perhaps it stretches far into unseen regions, linking distant points in space with invisible threads. Maybe it folds time softly, allowing glimpses of places and moments that feel almost dreamlike. There is no need to enter physically. Simply envisioning these possibilities lets the mind drift, floating along imagined currents of space, curiosity acting as a gentle compass. Even the darkness surrounding these portals carries a soft beauty. Shadows ripple like silk in a slow breeze, matter bends gracefully toward the edges, and light curves in subtle arcs, hinting at hidden structures. The black hole is not a threat, it is a keeper of gentle secrets, a quiet companion to the imagination. Each ripple, each faint bend of light, suggests that these portals are real in the language of wonder, not in the urgency of discovery. And so, as your thoughts hover near this cosmic door, a quiet question arises: what might exist on the other side? Perhaps another corner of the universe, perhaps something entirely beyond expectation. The answer is not required. The joy lies in imagining, in floating along soft currents of possibility, in feeling the gentle rhythm of curiosity and awe. Black holes become more than voids. They are invitations, soft portals that spark reflection, quiet fascination, and meditative exploration, allowing your mind to wander in calm serenity among the hidden corners of the cosmos. Imagine standing on a quiet, invisible bridge stretching softly across the fabric of existence. The bridge is delicate, woven from the light of distant stars and the slow drift of cosmic dust. Black holes, in their silent grandeur, hint at the possibility of such bridges, pathways that connect moments separated by vast distances, or even by the flow of time itself. You do not need to walk them physically. Simply imagining these gentle connections is enough to spark a quiet sense of wonder. Visualize the bridge bending slightly as it stretches forward and backward, like a slow ribbon of moonlight flowing over a calm lake. On one side lies a past moment, soft and faint, glowing with the echoes of what has been. On the other side is a future moment, gentle and inviting, shimmering with possibilities. You hover above this span, feeling a sense of peace, floating in the soft rhythm of imagined time, moving gracefully from what has been to what may yet be. As you drift along this bridge in thought, you notice how the flow of time seems to slow near the edges. Moments stretch like liquid gold, lingering longer than you expect, offering a chance to explore each instant with calm attention. There is no hurry, no urgency. The bridge is a place to observe, to meditate, to let curiosity move freely without pressure. Each step along it is a soft exploration, a gentle glide through the quiet poetry of existence. Even the darkness around the bridge is comforting. It is not emptiness, but a gentle cocoon of stillness, allowing the mind to relax while imagining connections that reach far beyond ordinary perception. Shadows curl softly, stars glimmer faintly, and space itself feels pliant and inviting, as if bending slightly to support this imagined passage. The black hole is a quiet architect, hinting at these bridges while leaving their full nature unseen, offering only the suggestion of possibilities to ponder in gentle awe. And so, as you hover on this soft, flowing bridge, a tender question arises. What might it feel like to drift from one moment to another, to move gracefully along time's quiet currents? You do not need answers. Simply imagining the gentle bridge, feeling the calm stretch of moments and the soft shimmer of possibility, is enough to evoke reflection, fascination, and serenity. In this meditative space, black holes become more than mysteries. They are quiet guides to a rhythm of time that flows softly, bending gently, and inviting you to float along its luminous, peaceful paths. Picture yourself gliding weightlessly through the quiet expanse of space. There is no rush, no gravity pressing down, only the soft hum of the universe around you. Black holes, as enigmatic as they are, suggest pathways for such silent journeys. Routes through unseen corridors of the cosmos, where movement feels more like floating on a gentle current than traveling through harsh terrain. You are entirely safe. Simply imagining the experience, letting your mind drift along invisible streams of wonder. Visualize yourself as a silent traveler, moving past ribbons of starlight and faint clouds of cosmic dust. Each step, or perhaps each drift, is deliberate yet effortless, guided by curiosity rather than urgency. Time itself seems to stretch and flow differently here, allowing every detail to unfold slowly, the shimmer of a distant galaxy, the soft bend of light around a hidden mass, the gentle curvature of space folding upon itself. You are suspended in this quiet ballet, observing without interference, feeling an almost tactile calm in your imagined journey. As you move closer to a black hole in thought, imagine the pathways it might offer. They are not frightening. They are soft corridors, bridges of subtle possibility. Light curves in graceful arcs, matter drifts in slow spirals, and the very fabric of space seems pliant and welcoming. You glide along these currents, carried by curiosity and the gentle rhythm of cosmic flow. There is no tension, only the quiet beauty of movement, the kind of serene voyage that leaves the mind open, reflective, and calm. Notice how the universe seems alive with delicate interactions. Stars twinkle like distant lanterns, their light bending softly around the invisible influence of gravity. Tiny ripples in space propagate outward, brushing past your imagined path. Even the black hole itself feels like a companion rather than a threat, a silent guide, hinting at hidden destinations without demanding that you follow. The journey is for observation and contemplation, a meditation on the graceful ways the cosmos moves and connects. And as you continue drifting, a gentle question arises. What might it feel like to truly move silently through such vast spaces, guided only by invisible currents and quiet curiosity? You do not need an answer. Simply imagining the journey, floating past glowing ribbons of matter and soft shadows, evokes a sense of calm awe. In this imagined voyage, black holes become gentle companions, silent travelers themselves, guiding your mind along unseen currents and allowing you to rest in a serene, meditative state, suspended between wonder and tranquility. Now, imagine the universe as a quiet, endless gallery of hidden doors. Each doorway holds a promise, a whisper of something unseen, a soft hint of infinite potential. Black holes are like these doors, mysterious and profound, suggesting that beyond their shadowy presence, possibilities linger in silence, waiting only for the mind to imagine them. There is no urgency to discover, no pressure to comprehend. Simply sensing the potential is enough to inspire calm awe. Picture these possibilities as gentle light, diffused and shimmering, brushing the edges of your awareness. You cannot fully see them, and that is part of their allure. They exist in a realm where imagination stretches freely, where the mind can float alongside hints of other worlds, other dimensions, or quiet echoes of space and time. The hidden nature of these possibilities is not frightening. It is soft, inviting, and endlessly contemplative. As you linger near the imagined threshold of a black hole, you notice how every curve and shadow suggests paths that cannot be traced directly. Matter folds softly, light arcs with subtle elegance, and space seems pliant and open to gentle exploration. You can let your thoughts drift along these unseen corridors, imagining what might exist beyond vision, without needing to define it. The focus is on experience, the soft expansion of awareness, the quiet joy of considering that the universe holds more than meets the eye. Even the darkness itself feels alive with calm energy. It is not emptiness, but a canvas for quiet reflection. Within this shadow, your mind can wander, considering soft possibilities without pressure or fear. Perhaps black holes guard passages to distant stars, perhaps to unseen regions of thought or reality. Perhaps they simply remind us that the cosmos is vast, layered, and rich with mysteries that unfold gently, over time, in their own quiet rhythm. And as you rest in this imagined space, a tender thought arises. What if the most profound journeys are those we take within imagination? What if the doors we cannot see are as meaningful as those we can? Black holes become soft companions in this meditation, guardians of unseen potential, inviting gentle curiosity, reflective wonder, and a sense of calm intellectual delight. Here, the mind floats freely, embracing possibilities beyond vision, resting in awe, and allowing the quiet rhythm of contemplation to wash over, leaving a sense of peace expansiveness, and gentle serenity. Imagine a drop of honey slowly falling from a spoon. Its movement is deliberate, unhurried, stretching time into a soft, golden thread. Near a black hole, time behaves in a similar way. Moments expand gently, like warm liquid flowing, elongating in calm arcs. You are not bound by urgency. Instead, you can drift alongside this soft rhythm, feeling each second linger with quiet significance. Visualize yourself standing at the edge of this slow time. Every heartbeat, every thought, stretches and flows with serene elasticity. The universe itself seems to breathe in elongated measures, and your mind aligns with this gentle pulse. There is no rush, no pressure to arrive or understand fully. You simply observe, floating within a fluid, golden stream where moments stretch like soft threads of light, each one inviting reflection and calm. Consider how familiar events might feel in this gentle expansion. A star rising, a comet drifting, a ripple of starlight passing quietly. They all unfold with deliberate grace. The stretching of moments is not frightening. It is soothing, offering space for attention, for wonder, for meditative thought. You notice subtle changes in light and shadow, the faint curvature of space, the soft shimmer of distant galaxies, all moving in harmony with the unhurried flow of time. Even your own thoughts begin to mirror this pace. Ideas drift slowly, softly connecting to each other. Curiosity emerges in quiet waves, expanding without pressure. There is a meditative cadence here, a rhythm that resonates with the gentle stretching of moments, a serene intellectual ASMR that awakens awe while lulling the mind into calm observation. The passage of time itself becomes a soft companion, guiding your focus and imagination with a tender hand. And as you linger in this gentle, slow, flowing world, a soft thought arises. What might it feel like to live entirely within this expanded rhythm, where each instant is savored like honey melting on the tongue? You do not need to answer. Simply imagining time stretching, elongating in golden arcs, allows a sense of peace, fascination, and meditative calm to settle over you. The universe teaches patience. The quiet beauty of each moment, and the gentle wonder of time itself, leaving your mind floating in tranquil reflection and serene awe. Imagine a single star burning softly in the night sky. Its light glimmers like a lantern, steady and patient, illuminating the darkness in gentle arcs. Stars live for millennia, their lifetimes stretching far beyond human perception, yet their glow feels intimate when we pause to watch. Near black holes, these celestial lights seem to slow, unfolding in quiet, unhurried rhythm, reminding us of the vast, meditative scales of the cosmos. Visualize the contrast between your own brief moments and the enduring presence of these stars. Each one flickers and persists, carrying stories of the past across space. They are like quiet sentinels, patient and enduring, offering a calm, continuous rhythm. The black hole watches in silence, influencing the motions around it, shaping the dance of these luminous giants without urgency, without fanfare. You can rest in the gentle harmony of these lifetimes, feeling the reassuring continuity of the universe. Consider the flow of cosmic time itself. Stars rise, burn, and fade slowly, their light stretching across unimaginable distances. Black holes persist even longer, silent monuments of gravity, shaping galaxies and tracing paths invisible to the eye. Your imagination drifts among these enduring presences, sensing a rhythm that is patient, expansive, and profoundly calming. Here, time is not a pressure. It is a gentle river, carrying all things along at its own pace. Even the smallest stars participate in this slow meditation. They twinkle softly, influencing their surroundings in subtle ways, nudging gas and dust, guiding nascent formations. Each flicker is a quiet heartbeat of the cosmos, a gentle punctuation in the vast, unfolding narrative of space. The black hole remains central yet unobtrusive, a quiet anchor in the flow of time, reminding us that permanence and patience exist even amidst apparent motion and change. And as you drift among these stellar lifetimes, a tender thought emerges. The vastness of time can be soothing, not overwhelming. Stars and black holes alike teach us to move gently through existence, to appreciate the slow unfolding of moments, and to find calm in continuity. You do not need to measure or control. Simply resting in this awareness brings reflection, serenity, and quiet wonder. Each glowing lantern in the sky, each enduring black hole, becomes a companion in a meditative exploration of the cosmic flow, leaving the mind floating peacefully between awe and calm reverie. Picture the universe as a vast hall, silent and infinite, where each movement leaves a gentle trace. Near black holes, these traces linger in subtle whispers, echoes of events long past, softly imprinted in space and time. You can imagine these echoes as delicate ripples on a calm pond, stretching outward in quiet waves, carrying memories of stars, dust, and light. There is no urgency here, only the peaceful resonance of what has been. Visualize the soft remnants of ancient matter drifting near a black hole. Light that once shone brightly now curves gracefully, wrapping around the void, carrying faint impressions of its journey. Each photon is like a whispered story, a soft note in a cosmic melody, moving gently through the vast corridors of space. You can sense the universe breathing, exhaling echoes that speak not with words, but with calm, reflective presence. As your imagination follows these quiet ripples, consider how black holes act as keepers of this history. Not in a rigid, tangible sense, but as silent witnesses. They guide the flow of matter and light, shaping the echoes that drift near them, ensuring that the past leaves a gentle mark on the present. Even as these events fade, their influence lingers softly, like shadows at the edges of memory, inviting contemplation without urgency or fear. Notice how each echo seems to fold back into itself, creating a subtle rhythm that you can follow in thought. The dance of past and present feels meditative. Time stretches and compresses, but the echoes remain. Soft and persistent, a gentle reminder of the continuity of existence. Your mind can float alongside these whispers, feeling a quiet connection to the vast, unfolding story of the cosmos, where black holes hold a central, unseen role. And as you rest in this space, a tender thought arises. Even in absence, there is presence. Even in darkness, there is resonance. The universe carries its history in gentle patterns, and black holes are the silent companions that preserve these echoes. Simply imagining their quiet influence allows a sense of calm reflection, a meditative connection to what has been, and a soft awareness that you, too, are part of this timeless rhythm. In this contemplation, the mind drifts freely, carried by the whispers of the past, resting in serene awe and gentle curiosity. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast, silent landscape where time flows slowly and the future stretches like a calm, open horizon. Black holes, ancient and enduring, carry the universe forward in their quiet way. They are monuments of patience, moving gently through cosmic time, shaping what is to come without noise or haste. You can rest in the sense of their slow, unwavering presence, feeling a soothing rhythm in the stillness. Visualize the distant future as a soft mist hovering over the vast cosmos. Stars will rise and fall, galaxies will drift, and black holes will persist, quietly guiding the flow of matter and energy. The slow unfolding of events feels meditative, each moment blending seamlessly into the next. There is no urgency, no pressure to understand or predict. The future exists as a gentle current, carrying everything forward in calm, measured motion. Consider how black holes influence this quiet journey. They anchor galaxies, sculpt matter, and fold space in ways unseen. Yet their work is not abrupt or violent. It is gradual, poetic, a continuous shaping that echoes across vast distances. Each interaction leaves a subtle imprint, a soft rhythm that resonates gently throughout the cosmos. You can imagine floating alongside this rhythm, carried by a serene awareness of continuity and the gentle unfolding of time. Even the emptiness around black holes has a quiet presence. Shadows bend softly, light curves gracefully, and space itself seems pliant, accommodating the slow progress of the universe. The future here is not threatening, it is an invitation to observe, to drift, to meditate on the gentle flow of existence. You can let your thoughts wander along these unhurried paths, sensing the calm continuity of cosmic evolution, where black holes are patient guides rather than distant mysteries. And as you linger in this imagined future, a soft question arises. What might it feel like to rest in the awareness of such quiet vastness, where time stretches and the universe moves at its own gentle pace? You do not need to answer. Simply imagining the unfolding of events, carried along by the serene, persistent influence of black holes, evokes a sense of calm wonder. The quiet future becomes a meditative space where your mind floats freely, connected to the enduring pulse of the cosmos, and rests in awe, serenity, and reflective curiosity. Imagine standing before a window frosted with soft, translucent patterns. You can sense shapes beyond it, hints of light and movement. But the details remain hidden, gently obscured. Observing the universe is much like this. Black holes are ever present, yet their true nature remains beyond direct perception. There is no frustration here, only a quiet, meditative acceptance of what cannot be fully seen. Visualize looking through this frosted glass at a vast landscape of stars, galaxies, and cosmic flows. Colors blur and soften, edges fade, and a subtle glow spreads across your mind's eye. You sense depth and form, yet every detail remains a gentle suggestion. The limits of sight are not obstacles. They are invitations to imagine, to feel, and to contemplate the unseen without anxiety. As you linger in this space, consider the beauty of partial knowledge. To glimpse only hints of a black hole, to sense its pull and shadow without knowing every secret, creates a quiet wonder. Each obscure detail becomes a soft nudge for the imagination, encouraging curiosity while preserving calm. There is elegance in not knowing, a soothing rhythm in mystery, and a gentle reassurance that the universe holds more than the eye can grasp. Even the darkness surrounding these objects feels comforting. It frames the visible, giving structure to the light that reaches you. Shadows become soft companions, guiding your attention gently toward subtle patterns, shimmering hints, and invisible forces. Each glance through this frosted window deepens your sense of connection and calm, allowing awe to unfold naturally without urgency. And as you rest in this quiet contemplation, a tender question drifts softly through your mind: what beauty exists beyond the veil of perception? You do not need an answer. Simply feeling the limits of sight, imagining hidden forms and faint glimmers, allows the mind to settle in serenity. Black holes, ever elusive, become gentle teachers, reminding us that mystery can be both comforting and inspiring, and that wonder thrives most fully when we embrace what we cannot see. With calm curiosity and reflective awe, imagine the universe as a vast concert hall, silent at first, yet filled with hidden harmonies. Gravitational waves ripple quietly through space, soft and subtle, like a delicate symphony only the mind can hear. You cannot see these waves, yet their presence is undeniable, touching everything gently, resonating across the cosmos in a calm, meditative rhythm. Visualize these ripples as faint undulations in an endless sea of stars. Each one moves gracefully, bending and stretching space in ways that are invisible but profoundly serene. They are not loud or jarring. They whisper softly, carrying stories of distant events, of collisions and dances among massive cosmic objects. You feel their rhythm as a gentle pulse beneath your thoughts, a quiet current of wonder flowing through your mind. As you imagine these invisible symphonies, notice how they connect everything. The dance of stars, the flow of galaxies, the silent presence of black holes, all participate in this cosmic music. Each vibration is subtle, a note in a song too vast to be heard by ordinary ears. Yet, by letting your mind drift and sense the cadence, you become aware of a quiet intelligence, a gentle ordering in the universe that evokes awe without pressure. Even the darkest corners of space seem to hum softly with these vibrations. Black holes, though hidden, influence the rhythm of the symphony, guiding ripples with unseen hands. Their presence adds depth and resonance, like a quiet cello beneath a delicate flute. The waves travel endlessly, brushing past distant galaxies, caressing the edges of cosmic clouds, and flowing through your imagination as a soothing meditation. And as you float in this imagined symphony, a gentle question arises: what melodies might the universe play beyond the reach of our senses? You do not need an answer. Simply sensing the invisible music, imagining waves rippling across vast distances, allows your mind to settle in calm reflection. The quiet rhythm of these cosmic symphonies becomes a meditative companion, guiding curiosity and awe, while lulling you into a serene awareness of the universe's soft, hidden harmonies. Picture a distant galaxy, its light bending softly around a hidden center. There, black holes cast shadows, subtle, graceful, like ink spreading slowly on water. These shapes are not frightening. They are elegant silhouettes, tracing invisible boundaries and inviting calm contemplation. You do not need to approach them, only to observe, letting your mind drift along the quiet curves and soft contrasts. Imagine the shadows as dark brushes on a glowing canvas. The surrounding light bends and flows gently around them, highlighting their form without harshness. Every outline suggests movement, a quiet presence influencing the luminous patterns nearby. You can feel the balance of light and shadow, the gentle interplay, creating a soothing visual rhythm that resonates with your imagination. As you focus on these silhouettes, notice how they evoke curiosity without urgency. Their dark forms hint at unseen depths, yet there is a comforting symmetry in their shapes. Like shadows cast by familiar objects in a softly lit room, they suggest hidden structure and gentle mystery. Your mind is free to explore, tracing curves and contours, imagining the subtle forces shaping the scene, all while remaining peacefully detached. Even the spaces between shadows carry quiet wonder. Faint glows shimmer around them, bending and twisting in response to invisible presence. These luminous edges are like soft whispers, highlighting the elegance of what is hidden. Black holes do not need to reveal themselves. Their impact is felt in the gentle shaping of the surrounding light, a silent choreography that encourages reflection and calm attention. And as you linger, a gentle thought arises. What stories might these shadows hold? Quietly tracing the contours of the unseen. You do not need an answer. Simply observing the silhouettes, sensing their silent influence, allows the mind to settle in calm curiosity. The darkness becomes a companion, the soft shapes a meditation, and the interplay of light and shadow a quiet, mesmerizing rhythm that fosters awe, reflection, and serenity. Now, imagine the universe as a vast, quiet space where every shadow and shimmer inspires gentle reflection. Some questions arise naturally in this stillness, soft, unhurried inquiries that do not demand answers. What whispers might the darkness hold? How does a black hole shape its surroundings without revealing its inner secrets? These are not puzzles to solve urgently, but invitations to linger in quiet curiosity. Visualize yourself drifting slowly through this cosmic expanse. Each thought stretches gently, bending like light around invisible curves. Questions float alongside you, weightless and soft, creating a gentle rhythm. You do not chase answers, you simply notice the wonders they suggest. Each question becomes a delicate touch, a spark of awe that resonates through your mind, encouraging reflection without expectation. As you rest with these lingering questions, sense how they connect you to the vast cosmos. Every mystery, every unseen depth, is a quiet companion on this meditative journey. You can imagine black holes not as threats, but as keepers of gentle enigmas, each one prompting thought, contemplation, and calm fascination. The mind is free to roam, following trails of wonder that stretch into infinite space. Even the act of wondering is a soft rhythm, Thoughts drift, pause, and curve gracefully around each other, like clouds in a slow, endless sky. You can feel your awareness expand subtly, touching the edges of understanding while remaining peacefully detached from the need to know. This is a space where curiosity itself becomes soothing, where questions, unanswered and soft, carry a meditative melody. And as you float in this reflective calm, a tender thought emerges: some mysteries exist not to be solved, but to be held gently, appreciated in their quiet presence. The questions that linger in the dark are companions for the mind, creating a sense of expansive calm and serene awe. Simply embracing the unknown, letting it hover softly in your awareness, allows a profound sense of intellectual ASMR, a quiet, thoughtful resonance that fosters both wonder and peace. The universe invites you to rest here in gentle contemplation, with questions lingering like soft echoes, comforting and endlessly mesmerizing. Imagine standing on a quiet beach, where each grain of sand glimmers softly under the fading light. Now, consider your life as a single grain among countless others. Against the vast canvas of the cosmos, human moments are like these grains, tiny, yet part of a larger, harmonious whole. There is no need for concern or urgency. Simply feeling this smallness can bring a gentle sense of peace. Visualize the universe stretching endlessly above you, stars scattered like shimmering points of light across a dark sea. Galaxies swirl silently, black holes anchor distant clusters, and cosmic currents move with quiet persistence. Your life, though brief and delicate, is a calm presence within this immense, unfolding story. The contrast between your scale and the universe's vastness is not frightening. It is soothing, offering perspective and a quiet humility that eases restless thoughts. Consider how smallness can feel comforting. When challenges seem overwhelming, imagining oneself as a tiny part of a grand, measured rhythm allows worries to fade. You are not alone, yet you are not burdened by the weight of everything. Like a single grain of sand resting on a vast shore, you exist gently, supported by the flow of the universe, moving subtly with its enduring currents. Even the smallest motions carry significance in this vast expanse. The gentle glimmer of a distant star, the slow orbit of a planet, the silent influence of a black hole, all contribute to the cosmic rhythm. You, too, are part of this dance, a quiet note in a vast symphony. There is serenity in this awareness, a soft, intellectual ASMR that arises from seeing oneself in relation to infinity, without fear or pressure. And as you rest in this perspective, a tender thought drifts through your mind. Perhaps calm arises not from control or understanding, but from simply knowing your place within the vast, ongoing flow. Your smallness is a gift, a gentle reminder of the universe's scale, its quiet elegance, and the harmony of existence. You can breathe easily, feeling the expansive sky above and the enduring cosmos around, letting awe and calm settle over you like soft sand beneath your fingers. Here, perspective is not abstract, it is a soothing presence, a reminder that the mind can relax, float, and simply exist within the grandeur of the universe. Imagine a quiet night sky, scattered with countless stars, each one glowing softly, inviting a gaze. Now, Picture countless minds across the world looking up in wonder, feeling the same gentle curiosity. This shared attention forms a subtle, invisible connection, like soft waves rippling across a still pond. You are not alone in your thoughts. The universe encourages a quiet communion of minds, all contemplating its mysteries. Visualize each human mind as a small lantern flickering softly in the dark. Together, they create a gentle constellation of curiosity, stretching across the globe, across time. The thoughts of explorers, dreamers, and quiet observers mingle in a calm, harmonious rhythm. Each question whispered in solitude joins this subtle chorus, blending seamlessly into the quiet meditation of collective wonder. Consider how this shared curiosity feels. It is neither pressing nor urgent. It is a gentle acknowledgement of something larger than ourselves, a recognition that the universe inspires awe in every heart that dares to notice. Black holes, distant and mysterious, act as anchors for this curiosity, focal points around which our collective thoughts swirl. The unknown becomes a soft bridge connecting every observer, a meditative rhythm that resonates quietly within your mind. Even the tiniest gestures of attention, gazing at a star, pondering a shadowy silhouette, imagining the flow of time near a black hole, join this subtle wave. Each act of contemplation adds to the calm, reflective pulse of shared thought. You can feel yourself part of this gentle network, a participant in a vast meditation that stretches across space and experience, joining countless others who pause to wonder and rest within the same cosmic rhythm. And as you float in this awareness, a tender thought emerges. Curiosity itself is a quiet, connecting force. There is beauty in knowing that your gentle wonder echoes across minds, soft and unhurried, touching others without need for words or answers. This realization nurtures calm, a serene sense of belonging, and an expansive awe that carries you softly through the universe. In the shared experience of looking, thinking, and imagining, the mind finds peace, the heart finds companionship, and the spirit of inquiry becomes a gentle, meditative lullaby, echoing silently across the cosmos. Picture the universe as a vast web of delicate threads stretching across infinite space. Every star, planet, and black hole is a point where threads intersect, and even the smallest ripple of matter sends vibrations along them. These threads are unseen, yet they link everything together in quiet, gentle harmony. You can imagine yourself as part of this subtle network, connected to distant cosmic phenomena, in ways that feel soft, serene, and endlessly intriguing. Visualize light drifting from a faraway star, bending slightly as it passes near a black hole. Invisible pathways of influence stretch outward, touching distant corners of space. Every particle, every shimmer of energy participates in this slow, meditative choreography. The universe hums with connections too fine to see, yet they are felt as a calm resonance, a gentle reminder that nothing exists in isolation. Consider how human life mirrors these cosmic threads. Thoughts, actions, and curiosity ripple outward in subtle ways, connecting you to others and to the natural world. Just as black holes shape galaxies silently, the small gestures of connection in life influence a wider pattern than the eye can perceive. you are part of this rhythm, a quiet participant in the soft harmony of existence, where every interaction contributes to the gentle unfolding of reality. Even the hidden, mysterious parts of the universe carry a quiet presence. Black holes, though unseen and enigmatic, extend their influence far beyond what is visible. Their gravitational touch, their subtle shaping of light and matter, mirrors the invisible connections that link all things. You can imagine floating along these hidden threads, sensing the gentle pull of relationships and forces that stretch across unimaginable distances, knitting together the cosmos and your own inner awareness. And as you linger in this meditation, a tender thought emerges. There is comfort in recognizing these hidden connections. You are neither separate nor isolated, yet neither burdened by the vastness. The universe and its quiet architects guide you, softly linking mind and matter, past and present, seen and unseen. In this awareness, serenity blooms, and curiosity rests gently alongside awe. By sensing the threads that weave together life, light, and space, you feel a profound belonging, a calm intimacy with the universe, and a reflective tranquility that carries both mind and spirit into peaceful resonance. Now, imagine yourself sitting quietly at the edge of a calm, cosmic sea. The stars shimmer softly above, their light stretching across vast distances, and the black holes lie silently, shaping their surroundings in subtle, unseen ways. In this moment, allow your mind to fold the knowledge and wonder of everything you have imagined into a gentle, reflective calm. Visualize each discovery, each question, each moment of awe as a soft wave on this tranquil sea. They rise slowly, shimmer with quiet light, and then settle again, merging seamlessly with the surrounding calm. There is no rush to grasp, no pressure to understand fully. Every thought drifts naturally into place, like petals floating on a still pond, carrying serenity in their gentle motion. Consider how these reflections feel in your body and mind. Breathing slows, thoughts soften, and a delicate rhythm emerges. The mysteries of black holes, the stretching of time, the hidden connections across the cosmos, all blend into a meditative awareness. A serene tapestry of wonder that does not demand answers. You are simply present, absorbing the gentle patterns of the universe, feeling their soft resonance echo within you. Even the questions that linger, unanswered and quiet, become part of this reflection. They hover like soft clouds in your mind, illuminating curiosity without urgency. You can notice them, let them float alongside your thoughts, and feel the peaceful rhythm of contemplating the unknown. The universe does not need to reveal everything, and you do not need to solve it all. The simple act of gentle reflection becomes its own meditation, a soothing cadence that quiets restless thoughts and invites deep calm. And as you rest here, a tender realization emerges, all that you have explored. The light and shadows, the hidden threads, the silent architects of galaxies, can fold softly into your awareness, like a quiet tide settling on the shore. Each insight, each whisper of wonder, becomes a companion in stillness, a calm presence that nurtures awe and reflection. The mind drifts naturally, the heart rests, and the spirit of curiosity merges with the soft, expansive rhythm of the cosmos. In this gentle reflection, you are at peace, cradled by the universe's enduring mysteries, carrying serenity, awe, and a quiet, meditative awareness within you. Imagine holding a delicate book in your hands, its pages filled with stories of distant stars, swirling galaxies, and the silent shadows of black holes. Slowly, with gentle care, you begin to fold it closed. Each page settles softly, carrying its wonders into the quiet pause of rest. The universe itself can feel like this book, grand, expansive, yet capable of being folded gently into a calm, meditative awareness. Visualize the cosmos as a vast curtain flowing endlessly across space. You reach up, fingers brushing its soft fabric, and draw it slowly closed, letting the folds gather the light of countless stars, the spiraling paths of planets, and the subtle rhythms of hidden black holes. Nothing is lost. Everything is preserved within the calm, contained folds, resting in serene balance. As you continue this mental folding, sense the gentle compression of time and space. Moments, thoughts, and questions tuck neatly alongside one another, forming quiet layers that soothe the mind. The intricate dance of matter and energy, the quiet pull of gravity, and the mysterious depth of shadows are all enfolded together, like a cosmic origami that encourages reflection and wonder. Even the infinite, the unknowable, the soft mysteries of the unseen find a place in this gentle folding. Each thought, each spark of curiosity, is tucked carefully into the quiet space, leaving a sense of order and harmony that feels nurturing and peaceful. You are not trying to solve the universe. You are merely letting its story settle slowly around you, like a warm, expansive exhale, and as the folds gather and the curtain draws closed, a soft, tender thought arises. Perhaps this is how the mind and the cosmos can meet. In gentle, measured pauses, you do not need to hold everything at once. You can simply feel it resting, layered in calm awareness. The universe, vast and mysterious, folds around your imagination, carrying wonder and serenity alike. In this meditative space, awe and peace coexist, and the mind is free to breathe, gently resting in the soft, folded embrace of the cosmos. Picture yourself lying beneath a vast, quiet night sky, where countless stars glimmer softly, each one a distant sun, a gentle point of light in the serene expanse. Imagine drawing in a slow, deep breath, as if inhaling the luminous glow itself. With each inhalation, the warmth and calm of the stars fill your mind, flowing gently through your thoughts, quieting every restless ripple. As you exhale, feel the warmth leaving your body, spreading outward in a soft, comforting wave. The rhythm of your breath begins to mirror the subtle pulse of the cosmos, a quiet cadence that connects you to distant galaxies, to the hidden architects of black holes, and to the soft, unfolding symphony of the universe. Each breath is a bridge, carrying your awareness into gentle awe while nurturing deep relaxation. Visualize your inhalation as drawing in starlight, a golden, ethereal energy that threads through every corner of your being. The light is soft, weightless, and soothing. It fills your mind with calm clarity, illuminating the quiet mysteries of space without urgency. With each exhalation, any tension, worry, or restlessness drifts away, leaving you in serene alignment with the vast, tranquil universe above. Imagine the stars themselves breathing with you, their light pulsing in subtle waves, a silent dialogue of presence and peace. Each pulse resonates gently, harmonizing with your own rhythm. The galaxies seem to sway in slow, measured motion, their luminous arms tracing soft patterns across the dark canvas, inviting you to feel the expansive calm they offer. Your mind becomes a gentle observer, flowing in sync with this cosmic respiration. And as you continue this meditative exchange, a tender realization settles in: the universe itself is not distant, not separate. By breathing with the stars, by feeling the rhythm of light and space, you are part of a vast, gentle movement that is both calming and awe-inspiring. You are suspended in quiet connection, inhaling wonder, exhaling serenity, and allowing the harmony of the cosmos to nurture your mind and body. Each breath carries curiosity, calm, and reflection, blending the infinite with the intimate, guiding you softly into a state of restful awareness, where awe and relaxation coexist in gentle equilibrium. Imagine the quiet presence of a black hole, its mysteries hidden in the folds of space, yet offering a gentle, almost comforting companionship. These secrets are not threatening, they do not demand to be solved or understood. Instead, they linger softly, like a calm shadow at the edge of awareness, inviting you to sit with curiosity and gentle reflection. Picture yourself walking slowly through a vast, dimly lit room, where each corner holds a secret softly glowing with quiet energy. Some secrets are close, easily glimpsed, others are distant, hidden behind gentle veils of shadow. You do not need to uncover them all. Simply noticing their presence allows a soothing awareness to settle within you, a sense of wonder that is comforting rather than urgent. Consider how these secrets can be companions. Like a quiet friend sharing space without words, they guide your mind along gentle paths of reflection. Each mystery carries its own rhythm, a soft pulse that harmonizes with your thoughts. You may imagine the hidden heart of a black hole, its depth unknowable, yet intimately part of the universe's calm design. Its quiet secrecy offers reassurance, a reminder that not all things require explanation to be beautiful or meaningful. Visualize the subtle energy of these hidden truths drifting outward, touching stars, planets, and distant light. Their influence is soft but undeniable, shaping the cosmos in ways invisible yet profoundly present. In the same way, their quiet companionship shapes your own sense of awe and reflection, inviting calm curiosity and meditative thought. You are free to explore, to imagine, and to rest in their presence without urgency or fear. And as you continue, a tender realization arises: there is comfort in not knowing. The secrets of black holes, of distant galaxies, of the unseen threads of the universe, can be companions, quietly holding space for your mind to wander and rest. Their mystery is not emptiness. It is a soft presence that nurtures awe, reflection, and serenity. By embracing these companions, you allow curiosity and calm to coexist, creating a gentle, meditative awareness that carries you peacefully through the vast, quiet rhythm of the cosmos. Here, the unknown becomes a friend, the hidden a source of wonder, and the universe itself a tender guide into stillness and repose. Imagine the soft embrace of darkness, not as emptiness, but as a gentle, comforting space that welcomes you to rest. The universe around you continues its quiet rhythm, stars shimmering faintly, galaxies turning with slow grace, and black holes holding their serene secrets. You are floating, weightless, suspended in this calm expanse, carried by the soft currents of cosmic awareness. Visualize yourself drifting slowly, like a feather released into the quiet sky. Each movement is effortless, guided by the gentle pull of the universe. Light bends softly around you, shadows fold into calm shapes, and the mysteries you have explored settle quietly, like dust falling gently onto still water. There is no urgency here, no need to grasp or understand. Just floating, observing, and feeling the quiet harmony of existence. Consider your breath as a rhythm intertwined with the cosmos. Inhale slowly, drawing in faint starlight and warmth. Exhale, releasing tension, thoughts, and restlessness. With each cycle, your mind grows quieter, your body more relaxed. The darkness is not empty. It is full of serene energy, carrying the secrets, wonder, and calm of the universe. You drift in unhurried motion, the soft pulse of cosmic rhythm resonating through you. Picture the final shimmer of a distant star folding into the night, the subtle glow of galaxies fading gently from your view, and the quiet whisper of black holes resting in their hidden depths. You float through this space effortlessly, carried on invisible currents, suspended in a calm that feels infinite yet intimate. The universe cradles you, the mysteries accompany you, and awe settles softly like a blanket across your mind. And as you drift further, a tender realization emerges: the darkness itself is a lullaby. It carries your thoughts, your curiosity, and your sense of wonder into a gentle, restful pause. There is no rush, no expectation, only the soft, eternal cadence of the cosmos guiding you. The unseen, the unknown, and the unknowable become companions in your calm journey. You drift, weightless and serene, carrying awe, quiet reflection, and a gentle intellectual ASMR into deep rest. In this moment, the universe folds gently around you, and you are free to surrender to the soft embrace of darkness, letting sleep come naturally, carrying with it the harmony, mystery, and calm of the stars themselves.